and welcome to this episode of Bassman Studio. This is a very short video at Bassman Studio where I'm just going to be talking about drawing and painting at the Metropolitan Museum of Art, one of the finest museums in the world. It has just one of the greatest collections, and also what appeals to me a lot is it has one of the greatest collections of Roman and Greek art, of which I've drawn and painted. So I'm going to talk about my own work, and also how it helps me, with my own painting and drawing outside the Met. So if you do draw and have the great opportunity to do any painting in there, it's just a wonderful place. So sit back and relax, enjoy this video. Thanks for tuning in, and let's start this episode of Bassman Studio. So here are some drawings I've done at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Some Greek, some Roman. And I like to use various kinds of paper. I especially like this blue tone paper, as I could use white chalk to bring about highlights, which for sculpture is very good because you want to give it that three-dimensional quality. And also this lighter blue paper, which I enjoy using. So you could see I go around and I draw different kinds of sculpture, anything that would interest me. And my preferred medium is red chalk. I just love how rich and warm it is, and it's just a beautiful material to use. And I use white chalk just to bring out very, very slightly the highlights. I mean, you could barely see it, but I use it just for just to give it more of a, like I mentioned, more of a three-dimensional quality. Drawing at the Met is just a great way to practice. And here are some black chalk drawings with a little bit of red chalk in them. And black chalk is also one of my favorite mediums to use for drawing, as it's strong and you could get very sharp lines. And you could see it has that three-dimensional quality, which I also love on this tone paper. I've also had the privilege to become a copyist at the Met. So I've painted twice at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. And this is the second time I did the copyist program, where I chose the Roman sculpture of Aphrodite. My intention was just not only to paint Aphrodite, but to paint the Roman wing of the Met. So I chose a certain angle so I could paint several sculptures at the Met, not just Aphrodite, and to experiment with perspective and to get as detailed as I can, because the Met allows you about 8 sessions to work on your painting. So from this detail you could see I just became very impressionist and just putting on layers and layers of paint. It was just one of the greatest experiences I've had as an artist. So I highly recommend it. It's just a great place to paint. So as I mentioned, I've done this twice. The first painting that I did was the Hercules painting. So this is the first painting I did at the Met, and it was just wonderful to have the opportunity to paint there. Wow, thanks for tuning in to this episode of Bassman Studio. For those who have subscribed, again, thank you. And if you haven't, please subscribe to my channel to see more videos coming soon from Bassman Studio. Any questions or comments, please leave them in my comment section here on my YouTube channel. And don't forget to brush up your skills, draw every day, and have an amazing and creative rest of the day, everyone. And I'll see you next time on Bassman Studio. Take care.